ba, 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 ba. Hello, everybody. Oh, well. Now, I've come to apologise because on last night's show, I said a few words which apparently are illegal. But I didn't know they were illegal because I'm just a poor little bunny rabbit. And I didn't know, for example, there were words that you weren't allowed to say. Old German words. Old German words that are sort of slang for human copulation. You know the word I mean, right? That word, well, I said it a lot. And I got chased around by the censor. I know, they're such bastards. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Please don't hurt me. You see, I know they don't want you to know this, but the FCC don't like bunnies. I know. I can tell you're shocked. I was too. I know, thank you, everyone. But apparently, the FCC hate people who swear, even little bunnies like me. But don't worry, because I thought it through, and I've decided that they can go themselves.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ferguson.
Thank you, everybody. Don't do that. Thank you. That's fine. Thanks very much. Please sit down, relax. And to the lady that's doing the screamy thing, please, you're hurting the dogs backstage. Stop it. You scared me. I haven't heard that noise from a woman since I stopped drinking. Honey, I'm home. It's a great day for America, everybody, as it is. It is! It's Friday! And not just any Friday, it's Memorial Day weekend. Ah, finally I can break out my white Speedos. I'm kidding them, I wear them all winter. You'll see me on the ski slopes with my big furry boots and my white Speedos. That's right, I ski. I don't board, I ski. Why? Because I'm European. It's Memorial Day weekend, everybody. The big weekend movie for Memorial Day, Prince of Persia. Looks quite good. It's based on the old Atari game, which, how can I put this delicately, sucked. The game, I can't believe they're making an old video game like that into a movie. It's like making a movie of Pac-Man or something like that. In a world full of white pills, one man gobbles them all until he sees ghosts. Actually, that would be like my life in the 1980s, actually. You know, addiction experts say that playing 2 hours of video games gives you the same high as a line of cocaine. All I have to say is that these experts must have pretty crappy cocaine. And good luck snorting a PlayStation off a stripper's ass, experts. That's how Daddy rolls. Apparently. Anyway, The Prince of Persia. It's made by the same people who made the Pirates of the Caribbean, or the Caribbean, depending on how gay you actually are. Oh, there's degrees of gayness, apparently. Anyway, I like that Pirates of the Caribbean / Caribbean. You know that Johnny Depp movie with the fight and that skeleton? It was creepy. Can we have pictures of that skeleton from the Pirates of the Caribbean? There it is. Hey.
Ooh, break me off a piece of that.
Yeah, man. That's right up your alley, right, Jeffrey?
Look out.
Yeah, look out. Anyway, the Prince of Persia is from a long line of the sword and sandal movies. One of the best ever was the Ben-Hur movie with Charlton Heston. Has an incredible chariot race in that movie. A scene which still holds its best against the CGI stuff today. It still stands up against it. It doesn't really, but there's a lot of old people who watch CBS. Nothing at all. Did you say Ben-Hur wasn't good? No, I loved Ben-Hur. You better. I do. Anyway, The Prince of Persia stars Jake Gyllenhaal. He conquers the kingdom using his power of his magical dagger and the power of his magical puppy dog eyes. He's got this big badass sword called a scimitar. I love those things. There's long curved swords. They're slightly bigger at the tip than they are at the base. It's as if some designer said, swords are great, but they're not penisy enough. Can we get something a little more penisy? What about a scimitar? Excellent. Anyway, Jake Gyllenhaal, he's a great actor. I'm actually not sure, though, I buy him as a prince from 6th century Persia, though. He's quite modern looking. He looks like a dude whose ears were designed for an iPod. You know what I mean? He looks like a modern dude. It's like, dude. And his name doesn't exactly scream action hero, does it? Eastwood, Connery, Stallone. He's a big action star. Name's Gyllenhaal sounds like a home furnishing store. It kind of does, doesn't it? 20% off mattresses at Gyllenhaal's. It does a little bad. I know that's not. Anyway, Persia in the movie. Persia, if you don't know, is modern-day Iran. I wonder if seeing Jake Gyllenhaal all oiled up will anger Iran's ruler. Because you know that guy with the members-only jacket who runs Iran? What's his name? Mahmoud Ahmadinejad. He was the guy who said that there are no gay people in Iran. He said it and he believes it. Now, first of all, first, that can't possibly be true. And B, you can't have a country without gay people. It'd be terrible. Who'd plan the parades? Who'd cut the hair? Who would organize the anti-gay legislation? Who would organize it if there were no gay people? Anyway, there's no gay people in Iran. You know, if there were no gay people in Iran, though, there wouldn't be anyone to appreciate the lovely carpets they have there. I'm kidding. Gay dudes don't like carpet.
Careful, Craig. You'll wake up the censor.
Yeah. He's gotten all frisky since he saw that thing of Keira Knightley, hasn't he? You like Keira Knightley, don't you?
Look out.
Yeah, look out is right. Anyway, you know who else is supposed to be from Persia? You know, remember in I Dream of Jeannie? The Jeannie. She's meant to be. That though, so I don't think, though, there were really any blonde women from Persia 2,000 years ago. I know, other than that, though, the logic of the show was ironclad. Well, Jeannie lived in a bottle, although I like genies that live in the magic lamps. Although I never understood why the magic lamps look a bit like gravy boats. They always like that. Behold the magic lamp! And I'm thinking, looks like a gravy boat to me. I'm wishing for more gravy. Wish granted. I always thought it'd be cool to have a magic lamp, but it never works out. When people get the magic lamp, they always get the wrong stuff. Like, they always say, oh, I'd like all the gold in the world, and then they all get crushed underneath it or something like that. I'd like to see people who get the magic lamp and ask for something magical, you know, or just that will work. You rub the lamp, and Jeannie comes out, I grant you the wishes 3, and you say, I'd like a printer that works. I'm afraid that's impossible. Isn't that true, though? I mean, in all that, like, you can get iPads, you can get, people can fly using remote controls. Nobody can make a printer that works. But it's true, isn't it? Am I the only one? It's like everything that is a printer doesn't work. Oh, I know, I expect to get your letters soon with people printing out your letters saying, this printer works. It works for now. I've gone off again. I was meant to be talking about the movie. Sorry. Look, don't worry. It's time for a commercial break. Where tonight our show is sponsored by printers. Probably. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Hang on. Oh, damn, where is it? All right. Welcome back, everybody. All right.
Funny.
Yeah, thanks, Jeff. Hey, Jeff, what time is it?
Tweets and emails, Craig.
You're right. Play the thing.
Twitter. Tweets will set you free. Try Sheridan. Twitter. Tweet the night with me. Check the tweets. And also email.
There's an email from Chantal in Winnipeg in Manitoba, which is in the strange and mystical land of Canada. Chantal says, Craig, my house is haunted. What would you do when you're home alone scared? If I'm alone and scared, I usually practice some form of self-massage. Helps me unwind. I like the sound of this. Never you mind. All right, then. Here's an email. This is from Lexi in Mobile, Alabama, who says, Dear Craig, I'm traveling to France on vacation, and I'm from Alabama. I know that. I really want to try and speak the language when I'm there. Do you think they'll appreciate it or laugh at me? You do realize you're going to France. They hate you before you get there. They're like, oh, you are from Alabama. Oh, where is your banjo? Is it on your knee? I'm just trying to get you ready for what's coming your way. That's all I'm saying. All right, this is from Thomas in Vancouver, which is also in Canada. There's a picture of Thomas there. He's an owl, apparently. It says, Dear Craig, what happens during the commercial breaks on your show? Well, I like to go out in amongst the audience and distribute free chicken. Wait. like to do that, but I don't do it. Because from where I was brought up in Scotland, and doing things that you like to do is wrong. That's why I do this show. To feel virtuous. I actually like doing this show. Oh no, now it's a sin. Feels good, doesn't it? All right, here's a tweet from Rachel in Melbourne, in Australia. The hell, do we have any American viewers? I got one girl in Alabama, but she's gone to France. That's it. Rachel says, "Dear Craig, do you ever feel guilty after making fun of someone?" I do. But feeling guilty is what I enjoy. There's only, you know what, in all seriousness, there's only one joke in the 5.5 years I've been doing the show, one joke that I regret. One. All right, I'll tell you. It wasn't really a joke. It actually is a terrible, terrible thing. You're not going to laugh when I say this. It was bad, and I shouldn't have done it. It was after George Clooney's pig died. And I was talking in the monologue, and I said, George Clooney's pig died. It's terrible. Everyone is shocked. And there's services at George's house later today, and bacon sandwiches. And look, I really wish I hadn't laughed at that, because to be honest, I do admire George Clooney, and I think that, he was clearly very fond of that pig, and that was a rotten joke, and now I've done it again. But look, I don't mean it. That's the only joke. I swear, that's the only joke in 5 years that I regret, and now I regret it for the next 5. All right, I know we're out of time, but I'll just do one more so we can cut out the George Clooney joke. No, we shouldn't. All right. I wish the rabbit had told the George Clooney joke. Then I could blame it on the rabbit. I feel bad about that. I feel terrible. I feel awful. Which, of course, I'm enjoying because I'm Scottish. So I'm caught in this strange paradox of emotions. It's like I'm a sensitive vampire. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be right back, everyone. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the show where we blame everything on the White Rabbit. What? Nothing. My first guest tonight is a beautiful musician / actress. She's a good friend of the show. She's a friend of mine. She's Scottish and she's good looking. She's only one. Please welcome. I wish I hadn't said that. Oh, no. Well, I've said it now. Please welcome Shirley Manson, everybody. Shirley Manson. I don't know why I said that. I feel terrible. I feel awful having said that. You are good looking, but there's more than you in Scotland, let's be honest.
You know, I love to come to your show to be insulted.
I'm not insulting you. How did I insult you? I said, what I did was I insulted everyone else in Scotland, and now I feel terrible, and I have to apologise to everyone in Scotland. I'm sorry.
You've been doing a lot of grovelling, I noticed, in the last sort of 10 minutes. Have you noticed that?
Are you going to bring up the pig? Because I really didn't want to talk about it. I thought we'd moved on.
I don't want to bring up the pig, but I do want to bring up that rabbit. I love that rabbit.
There's nothing wrong with a
I love your rabbit.
Yeah, you like my rabbit?
I
do.
Yeah.
Do you want to stroke it?
No, thank you. I just want to listen to it.
Oh, it's back there right now. Practicing some form of self-massage.
I don't know.
Let's not go to self-massage. Let's not.
No, right then. Hey, you don't...
Talking of self-massage.
Well, I was going to say you just got married. Congratulations.
And we didn't rehearse that.
No, we didn't. Well, we don't rehearse any of the rest of it. Why Tootsie should we do that? It was the rabbit! You got married,
I
lovely,
did.
to
I did get
a
married.
gentleman?
I got married to a pig.
Don't bring up the pig.
No, of course it was a gentleman.
Really? Well, that's lovely.
I only look gay.
No, you don't. You don't look... People think I'm gay as well. I think it's because we're Scottish.
I think it's so. I think you're right.
I think they go, they're all gay over there. And we're like, what are you talking about?
Well, yeah, Scottish people are not very gay at all, are
Not
they?
really, except the gay ones.
We're very dour.
Yeah. Well, they're not cheery.
No, we're not cheery.
I know. That's why I'm quite enjoying being in such remorse about
I
the pig.
understand that.
You know, it's a weird, conflicted thing.
Yeah.
But haven't you become more American since you married one?
Oh, definitely.
Good.
Yeah. Can't you tell?
Yeah, your teeth look lovely.
Thank you. It's true, when I go home,
Yeah.
I can't help but sometimes recoil in slight horror. I never noticed the teeth until I came to America.
I know. And then you go home and you're like, whoa! Oh, welcome back.
It's true, it's very strange.
No, there's a lot of lovely toothed people in Scotland. You will get in terrible trouble with the Scottish.
I know, we're doomed.
So
This
don't.
is bad.
Yeah, let's move on. So you married an American. How's
I married
that?
American. It's fantastic.
And is he a musician?
No.
Right.
No, I would never marry a musician. Are you kidding me? My advice to anyone out there is never, ever go near a musician. Case in point.
I'm not a musician. I'm a drummer. That's a completely different thing.
That's even worse.
Yeah, this is someone
That's
who...
even worse.
I know. Oh, come on. You must have met a drummer or two.
I've met a drummer or two in my lifetime, yeah.
That's right. Yeah. So, what have you been up to then? Except you got married. Did you go on honeymoon or anything?
We didn't go. It was very unromantic. We eloped and didn't tell anybody and went to the LA courthouse, and it was about as unromantic as you could get.
No, that sounds quite romantic.
Well, it was so unromantic. It was super hot.
Right, it came all the way around. It's
Yeah.
like when you drink yourself sober.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly, but you know, I don't know if anybody here has ever gotten married in a courthouse, but you
A
just
lot of these people have been in courthouses, but I don't think any have been married.
But you know, you just turn up. I mean, I don't know what you did.
I got married in a farm in New England.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That's lovely.
And it was in a snowstorm. Yeah, I know.
How very Scottish.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It was the third one, though. I'd had some practice.
Yeah, well, this was my second, so I've had
This
some
your
practice
second?
too,
Yeah,
which
right.
is why I decided not to do the traditional
Right.
wedding.
So you went to the courthouse, and were there other people getting married, or was it just misdemeanors and...
Well, it was pretty dodgy, I have to say, and there was a line of people registering deaths, which was somewhat strange, and then there was a smattering of teenage brides, and then there was me.
I think it sounds all right.
And it's literally like, next, and then you just go in after one other bride comes tumbling out. It's really peculiar.
No, I think it's okay. And then, but you didn't go on honeymoon either.
No, we didn't. We went and got drunk and then had what we call a stayover, which is when you stay in your city but you go to a hotel.
Oh.
If you know what I
A
mean.
stayover, yeah. Is that what they're calling them now? I think it's probably because the FCC don't let you call it what it really is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what it is. Never you mind what it is.
You know what's really weird about that rabbit? I know we're really jumping off topic here, but
Oh, because we stay on topic here.
Yeah,
That's it.
always.
We're famous for it on this show.
this is a true story, and this is why I identify with your rabbit.
Okay.
Is when I got my very first paycheck ever,
Right.
I blew it all on a hand puppet, which was a rabbit. This is a
I have
true
two-
story.
I have
And
two-
it looked exactly like your white rabbit.
Really?
Yeah.
I have two questions. One, how much did you get paid? And two, how much was the puppet? Because that's a pretty expensive puppet or a pretty crappy paycheck.
Well, I think it was both. I can't remember exactly how much it cost. I think it maybe cost £15.
£15, which in
Which is quite
American
a lot,
money is
30
about
bucks.
$350,000.
Something like that. But it's when I saw the rabbit on the TV screen there, I was like, that's my rabbit.
Actually, you know what? It's a surprise. It's not.
We've been reunited. Reunited, and it feels so good with my rabbit. I need to go.
No, you need to stay and talk it through. We need to find out what's going on. Because my next question is, what happened to you, man? What happened to you with a
I don't know, I lost
reunited?
it.
No, you're all
Got
right.
married and lived
Nah.
in LA and lost it.
Are you still doing the acting classes?
I am.
I think that's...
And this is not, I'm not just saying this because I'm here, but my acting teacher refers to me being on this show as Like, she's always trying to say, I need to get you away from the robot you played on TV. You need to become more like yourself. I want you to bring out your Craig Ferguson personality. We're going to work on you bringing out your Craig Ferguson personality in my acting class. I don't know what that means, really.
It means a kind of a down-and-out drunk kind of...
I'm not drunk.
No, but if you're bringing out your Craig Ferguson personality, that's what it's going to be. Kind of, oh, cheeky monkeys, oh, aye.
That's twice you said cheeky monkeys.
I know, I've said cheeky monkeys a lot. It's like it's coming back into fashion with me for some reason. I used to say it a lot, yeah.
Did you?
Yeah,
And then what made you stop doing the cheeky monkey
I
thing?
can't live by your rules, man. We got to go, we're out of time.
No, I
Okay.
haven't even had the chance to swear yet.
Well, hurry up and get your swear in, and then we go.
No, I'm done swearing.
Really?
Yeah,
Now that you're
no,
married?
Now that I'm married, a girl does not swear.
Could you give my wife a call? Shirley Manson, everybody, we're right back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the show where we don't stand for any kind of cussing. Now, my next guest has written a book. I'll keep it a secret who he is, so you'll be in suspense. That's him there. The book's called I Only Roast the Ones I Love. To you, it's a hilarious book about the life and times of Jeffrey Ross. For me, it's a self-help manual. How to bust balls without burning bridges. It's in paperbacks in stores now. Please welcome my friend Jeffrey Ross, everybody. Jeffrey Ross! Dear boy, how are you?
What do you say there, Fergie?
Well, look, what I have to say is thank you for writing this lovely book, Jeffrey, and I'll try. How do you bust balls without burning bridges? Because I think I'm pissing a lot of people off tonight.
Yeah, like George Clooney's pig.
Oh, man, why did you bring up the pig?
I had some roast pork before I came
Jeffrey,
in here.
Don't. Do you ever get a hard time from people when you roast them? Do they ever go, that was too far, man, that was too far?
I try to roast people that are thick-skinned,
Yeah.
are good targets, you know, that they've made men, so to speak, somebody who can take it.
Yeah?
That having been said, Courtney Love held me down while B. Arthur beat the crap out of me one time.
Yeah, that was, I remember no, it was Pam Anderson's roast, right? Where
Yeah.
Courtney Love was saying, I've been sober for 100 years.
Yeah, she was humping the armrest of her chair. She was crazy.
Yeah,
and I had to sort of like, I had a mission to roast her in a rehab.
Yeah, it was kind of tough love.
I said, Courtney Love, you're like the girl next door if you happen to live next door to a methadone clinic.
Right. What page is that? Not busting on. Wait a minute. There's photographs of you. Wait a minute. Look at this photograph of you in here. What's this going on here?
Hey, I'm
It
from
looks-
Jersey.
Really? It looks like you're practicing some form of self-massage. How have you been? Have you done any USO stuff? I know you do a ton of USO stuff.
Last night, man, I did one in New York. It's Fleet Week in New York right now.
What am I doing here?
And I just went in for the night. I had a show for 300 soldiers and Marines last night at Caroline's. It was a blast, man. Really
that's
fun.
great.
And not a coincidence that it's Fleet Week in New York and Sex and the City 2 opened.
In New York?
There's a lot of dirty sex happening in movie theater bathrooms right now. That's all I'm saying.
In New York?
Yeah.
Oh, that's always happening in New York, though, isn't it?
All the horny ladies coming out of Sex and the City and all the horny sailors coming off their ships. It's going down.
No. That's not the New York I know, my friend. Or down in the village there, Fleet Week, it's a completely different thing.
How so?
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Have you been overseas with the USO recently?
My last trip was I went to Guantanamo Bay.
Oh, boy. What'd you do?
My jokes are considered torture by the Geneva Conventions. You know, this one was fun because I got, sometimes you go out to the Middle East, as you know, they're the best crowds in the world. Sometimes they come to you. So Fleet Week was a good chance to go.
I thought you lived in New York. Did you move here?
I got a place here, I got a place there.
What, you're bi-curious?
People are happy to see me when I'm not around all the time.
Oh, I see. Do you remember that time when you got on the plane? I got on the plane and did I sit next to you or behind you?
I think you were in first class and I was in coach.
Don't give me that crap. We were both in business and you... I sat on the plane and somebody else, it was you and me and...
Gilbert Godfrey.
Gilbert Godfrey. and then Nick Cannon came on and went, oh crap, it's like a bad remake of Airplane.
There were so many comics on our airplane, we had to go through an insecurity checkpoint.
It was weird, though, wasn't it? It was like a very odd thing. I was like, oh, God, Bob Saget really wants this plane to crash. Have you seen Saget recently? I saw him the other night.
I saw him. You did his
I did his
scleroderma benefit.
Yeah.
Great cause. I saw him recently. It was his birthday, so I got...
He has the same birthday as me.
Yeah, I know that. That's pretty cool.
Thanks for coming to my party.
Hey, you know, I was out hanging out with Jeff over here.
Jeff Peterson?
Hi, Jeff. Give it up for your sidekick, Joan Rivers. Anyway.
Come on, hey, don't roast the robot, man. He's new to show business.
There's actors out there who can't find work. You have a robot assistant.
Yeah! Isn't that great? It's fantastic. He's never asked for a latte once. He doesn't say, am I doing okay? At the end of the show, I just unplug him and go, ay caramba! Oh my God. All right, tell me about the book then. Come on. Is this your autobiography?
It's a memoir wrapped in a how-to book. People always ask me about roasting and making fun of people. You know, a lot of times you got to make a speech or a bachelor party or something like that.
Want to talk to me about this?
That was my... that was when I was in the cast of the Rocky Horror Picture Show at Boston University in college.
No, it wasn't. It was a phase you were going through.
I was young. I needed the money, Craig.
Wow.
Come on.
Eddie, can I have a ride home?
Come on, my family doesn't know about that, man.
Yeah, they know now, buddy.
You have skeletons in the club. You have skeletons on the show.
Everywhere, yeah. Wait a minute, who's that guy there?
It's another guy.
It's Jimmy Kimmel. The most handsome man on TV. Curse you, Kimmel.
Can't you all just get along?
Nah, actually, I'm fine with Jimmy. I like Jimmy Kimmel. I like Jimmy Fallon as well. You met Jimmy Fallon?
Very well. I just
lovely.
sponsored a bit of the Friars Club.
You bastard.
It's in New York. It's in New York. When you come to New York, you can put on your outfit that you're playing piano for Blondie, I think. The skinny tie.
Hey, whoa. Hey, no, come on.
Listen.
You come on here like an ice cream man and you start going at me?
Oh, listen. I'm sorry I don't have my skinny tie on.
Hey. Lady.
No, I didn't know you were such a big fan of The Knack.
Oh, I've got the knack, son.
You and I shop at the same store, by the way. Forever 41.
Now you just made me sad. Hey, we're out of time.
Thanks for letting me come on and talk about everything in the world.
No, you can talk about anything you like here. I said just don't cuss. Because I did once, but nobody noticed.
But you have those weird European curses that people aren't really...
Exactly, like Coquitlam.
Yeah.
That's actually a town in Canada. But it sounds like a sexual act, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah, it's like, have you performed Coquitlam on her? I'm afraid I did, my lord, yes.
Very regal. It makes you sound so sophisticated when you talk like that.
That's the beauty of the accent, buddy.
Really?
Yeah. That's what it gets you. You can cuss and it still sounds fancy.
Did you, when you're trying to be romantic, do you put on more accent?
Yeah, I do. I go, oh, they'll never take our freedom.
What about, not bad. What about, say, you know, you were proposing to your wife,
oh, they'll never take our freedom. That's all I do. That's it.
Do you do other accents that are from other European places?
Michael Caine.
Michael Caine?
Yeah, that's it.
What is he? Michael, it's such an honor to meet you.
Shut your bloody mouth. Do you do anybody?
I do, let's see. I do my Uncle Murray. He sounds like this. Come over here. That's it. I do one accent. I do one. I can do anyone in the world, actually.
All right.
But
But you don't.
I don't do the voice. I just do what they say. Give me any celebrity in the world.
What about George Clooney?
George Clooney.
Yeah.
Where's my camera? I want to make this work.
All right. There, right there.
I'm gonna kill Craig Ferguson. I miss my little piggy. I'm gonna buy Jeff Ross's book and cheer up right now.
We wish I hadn't mentioned that now. Jeffrey Ross, everybody, we'll be right back. Guests are they're rockers. They're from Brooklyn. They're here performing Anyone's Ghost from their new album High Violet. Please welcome the fantastic The National, everybody. The National.
I'd just like to say that CBS in no way endorses the use of profanity or rude words at any point. And in no way encourages... Oh, I can't read this.